के वाटे कराना है। चेक। Good evening. May I please invite MAP sir
all our teachers, all our officers, and your families to kindly come forward to light the traditional oil. We'd also like to invite a member of the committee and a member of the 89 batch. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now rise for the national anthem. Please remain standing. We will now observe a minute of silence to remember and honor our brave individuals, including our very own brother, the late Captain Channa Vijayananda, who sacrificed their lives in the forces. Let's pay our respects together for 1 minute. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated. Please take your seats. Well, good evening, everybody. Right, I think we have a very enthusiastic crowd over here. I'm going to try that once more. Good evening, everybody. That's better. Thank you very much. Right, our wonderful principal, Sir, Mr. M.A.B. Fernando. Our great teachers, Mr. Kumar de Silva, Mr. Palita Fernando, Mr. Ranjit Senanayaka. A very warm welcome to you. We'd also like to take this opportunity to really say thank you for the knowledge that you have imparted in us and to shaping us to be the people who we are today. And I can tell you what, you can be very proud because we're all here in very good shape, as you can see. Right. Our batchmates and our families, a very warm welcome to you. And most importantly, our batchmates in the forces, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Wickramaratne, Mrs. Phumali Wickramaratne, Air Commodore Shan Vijayanayaka and Mrs. Priyadarshini Vijayanayaka, Major Sanat Vijay Surya and Mrs. Sakura Vijay Surya, Mr. Rohan Vijayanandana, the brother of our very own late Captain Channa Vijayanandana. Once again, a very warm welcome to you all. Well, today we are here to pay tribute to our brothers who are our heroes and who are our extraordinary mates in our batch. A couple of weeks ago, I got a phone call from a member of the committee asking me if I would be free to come and lead this felicitation. And I must say that, you know, I was not only thrilled in that moment to really come over here and share this experience with everybody. I was also honored to be here. Um, Honored because, of several reasons. And one big reason is, I had the opportunity to grow up with some fine gentlemen like you and with some great teachers who have actually mentored and shaped us to be who we are today. Um, we also were able to share lots of memories together. And it was wonderful, this evening when you came over here to relive some of those memories with the people over here. Um, when you just think about it and you look around over here, you can kind of sense, the echoes of the surroundings over here, where we get this opportunity to really relive some of those memories, and cherish them. While we actually cherish those memories and continue to relive them in this occasion, we will also now embark on a journey to recognize and honor our heroes from our batch who serve in the forces. So I would like to start by sharing with you a little story. You see, I'm a corporate trainer, and I get an opportunity to travel and meet people around the world. And this was in 2005, and I was in Dubai. So have left the comfort of civilian life. Um, you stand in the front lines, and you do that to make sure that we can enjoy those privileges to go out there into the civilian life and to enjoy that freedom, and freedom that we very often take for granted. Now, as you continue to serve in this noble mission. We want you to know, gentlemen, that you carry with you the pride and admiration of all your classmates over here and your teachers with you. Your commitment to duty will always serve as a beacon of honor, and it will remind us of the sacrifices made in the name of freedom. As I'd like to end this speech, I would like to once again say thank you to you. And gentlemen, may your days be always filled with courage and your nights with a feeling of comfort, of duty that is well done. Thank you. We will now enjoy an experience of the cultural dance. All right, seems like we got to make some kind of adjustments over here, right? I would like to then invite our own principal, our guest of honor, MAB sir, to kindly come forward and address the gathering.
At the outset, let me thank the organizing committee of Wesley College 1989 batch which came forward to organize this event, and very especially for inviting me and my wife to grace this occasion. Felicitation ceremonies are many. Some felicitation ceremonies are very momentous. Some are very joyous. Some are very sad. I like to share some thoughts with you about the three areas of felicitation ceremonies. Our heroes of Wesley in the batch of 1989, I would call them men of grit of Wesley College, sons of Wesley. I would like to take their thoughts for a few minutes, just very briefly, back to your school days. If you close your eyes, the three of you, and go back in your minds to your school days and relive the wonderful experiences you had at Wesley as a schoolboy, as a leader, as captains, as prefects, you will know that you are today standing as men of grit. Our college song says, men of grit and industry. You have ventured out, you have journeyed, confronting many problems. But you are here today after going through at least most part of your journey, and still you are journeying to complete your careers and be on top. I said, these ceremonies are very momentous. Why? These ceremonies are very momentous because you, when you think of your teachers, when you think of your coaches, when you think of your friends and colleagues who came to the playing fields on the sidelines to cheer you, Wesley has given you a complete academic and sports-filled career in your life. You are born with sterling qualities. That is very clearly shown. Let me get the permission of you all to speak to the three of you, using their first names, because I am very familiar with their first names. First, I would refer to Sampath Kramaratna. Sampath, your great game was football. You played as an ordinary player and you ended up as a goalie. As a player, you had a fantastic coach. Sampath, where are you? Can you remember Mr. Jayathi, sir? There was a time at Wesley there was no football and basketball. Both games have been given up. And when I was the vice principal, there was a master called Mr. K.G. Nisanka. Can you remember? Mr. K.G. Nisanka is an ordinary school teacher. He came up to me and said, "Sir, why not reintroduce soccer to Wesley College?" And he told me, "You know, Wesley has produced fantastic soccer players. Terence Gunawardena, who was the head of Air Force long before you, was the captain of football. So we have very dedicated, very famous football players. After all, this game is not going to cost the school much. It's only a ball and a net and the goal post." So I went with him to meet the principal and emphasized that we should start this game again. And there was no coach. And somehow or other, a word has gone round. And Mr. Jayat is a very strange man to me, not a very well-known personality in the soccer, field of soccer, came up and said, "Sir, let me handle it." I said, "You? What are your credentials?" "Nෑ sir, මම ෆුට්බෝල් ගහලා තියෙනවා, ක්ලබ් වලට ගහලා තියෙනවා. මට දෙන්න සර් මේ ටීම් එක. මම චැම්පියන් ටීම් එකක් හදනවා මේකෙන්." So that was that. He started the game, got round the players, disciplined them, and molded them into a winning team. Every day of a match, when it falls on any particular day, he used to crash into my office and said, "Sir, match eකට එනව නේද? Match එකට එනව නේද?" And when the team won many tournaments, on the same day, he used to gather the entire team and come to my residence with the victorious cup. "Sir, අපි match එක දින්න." No other sport at Wesley had that habit. Cricketers won matches, basketball players won matches, but never a sport. On the same day, the coach came with the team to hand over the cup and say, "Thank you, sir." So such people helped you. And after leaving school, we heard that you have joined the Air Force and you joined the flying squadron, a very sophisticated aircraft, Kafir. And I'm sure you had a lot of knowledge. Towards the end of your career, it almost became a toy for you. You ventured into the deep jungles, and with deadly accuracy, you neutralized the LTT strongholds. I would have thought that while playing soccer, you netted the ball into the net, attacking. And as the goalie, you were defending. You were defending so that the ball will never go beyond you and hit the net. So these are dual qualities which was inculcated in you at Wesley. I move on to next. Mahesh Vijayanayaka, Shyam Vijayanayaka, with his brother Mahesh, both first 11 cricketers. Those days, first 11 cricketers were at Wesley were a very privileged lot. Matches were played generally on Fridays and Saturdays. On Friday mornings, Mahesh, with his brother Shihan, used to come to school very late, and no one questioned them. Blazer in one hand, the bat in the other. They walked the corridors of Wesley with a lot of grit and a lot of dignity. Even the prefects moved away from the corridor when they walked into the class. Maybe on those Fridays, though they were seated in the classroom, their minds were in the playing field. Teachers knew it, and some light work would have been given to them. And they proceeded. I like to mention to Shihan, think of the ordinary, mundane work that was done by the school. Think of the two ground boys who prepared the pitch, rolled out the netting, fixed the wickets, and carried your bags whenever you all went out to the cricket venue. Those were people who really supported you. And of course your coaches and your teachers and your friends. Think of the sacrifice your parents made so that you blossomed out as budding cricketers or footballers or whatever the games you played. This is why the spirit of Wesley is still in you. And I would expect to further go beyond this reach of the present situation and climb the other steps into finalize your careers. I would like to see Sampath walking into Wesley as the commander of the Air Force. Personally, I feel that I should be, or I will be able to come and personally salute you. Then we come to the other two brothers, Sanat and his brother. I think both joined the army on the same day, isn't it, Sanat? Or different days? I joined one after. 1 year. Right. He was another very active boy, participating in all kinds of activities, sports activities, as well as classroom activities. And you ended up as the winner of some quiz competition, didn't you? Right. All Island. So that proves that some of our very young boys sacrificed their talents, their skills, and even motivated others to join the armed forces. During my tenureship as the vice principal, I can remember on 2 successive years, there were high officials from the army, not from the Air Force, but from the army, who visited Wesley College with my permission, visited the A-level classes at that time, and spoke. They have come to Wesley to invite students who do the O-level, move out of school to join the army. I asked one of the demonstrations, why pick Wesley? Then he said, don't you know, sir, your school is famous for discipline. So that was it. That is the name, the image of Wesley has carried through in society, in Sri Lanka and in other countries. So let me wish the 3 of you especially, and the relations of late Channa, who had to sacrifice his life, and these are very sad moments, but the sacrifice of his life still is new in our minds. I said some felicitation ceremonies are momentous. That is because the moment is unique. We are celebrating the moment in their past history, in their journey, to take stock of the present situation and look forward for the future. There are joyous and happy occasions because we all meet. Try to relive what happened at Wesley when they were your colleagues. And it is also very sad when you think of the people who have left us. I remember this moment of Captain Sumit Pereira, who was serving in a camp in Kiran in Batiklo. When the LTT cadres surrounded the entire camp and ran through the camp, all were dead. And Captain Sumit very bravely defended the camp till the last life in that camp. So I would like to request all Wesleyites, young and old, to celebrate this type of felicitation ceremonies throughout. And this gathering should be more, and more should be included. If someone is trying to take the initiative of drawing up a list, you know at Wesley, from the back entrance when you enter the hall, there is a plaque of war heroes of Wesley who have served in First or Second World War. I think that list has to be continued. It has to be continued. We must pay homage to all these people who are true sons of Wesley. So let me thank you again for inviting the 2 of us. I'm sorry my wife is not here because she is indisposed. And to meet you, and I will be very happy to meet the 2 of you. Sanat is out of service, he is retired, but I am told that he is in a construction company, and so many people are working under him, which has international links. So all that knowledge and experience, I think, was developed when you were in the army. So thank to your teachers, your coaches, your principals, vice principals, and even the smallest job they did for your upliftment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MAP sir. Thank you for being able to recall some of those great memories of our heroes in times of college, and also for continuing to inspire us with your words of wisdom. Thank you very much. So I believe we are now ready to be enchanted by a cultural experience. Right. We are now ready for this special recognition of our heroes. And we'd like to start with the life of late Captain Channa Vijayanandana. Ladies and gentlemen, we come together now to honor and felicitate the memory of late Captain Channa Vijayanandana, a brave and dedicated officer who made the ultimate sacrifice for his country. Born on March 24, 1969, Captain Vijayanandana entered the Sri Lanka Army on December 31, 1991, as a cadet officer, embarking on a journey marked by valor and service. Tragically, on April 29, 1995, Captain Channa Vijayanandana gave his life while serving in the artillery regiment in Trincomalee. His commitment to duty and his exceptional qualities as an officer were evident from the outset. After undergoing training at the Diatalava Army Training School and the Pakistan Army Training School, he was commissioned to the artillery regiment as a second lieutenant on January 5, 1995. Captain Vijayanandana's tenure in the Sri Lanka Army was characterized by both diligence and intelligence. He excelled not only in his professional duties, but also in matters of welfare, demonstrating a holistic commitment to the well-being of his comrades and the organization. Today, we extend our deepest gratitude to Captain Channa Vijayanandana for his selfless service and sacrifice. As we recognize his contributions, we are honored to have his elder brother present here with us to accept a well-deserved felicitation plaque on his behalf. Captain Vijayanandana's legacy is one of courage, dedication, and patriotism. His memory will forever be etched in the annals of our national history, serving as an inspiration to the current and future generations of servicemen and women. May we always remember and honor Captain Channa Vijayanandana for his noble contributions to our country. I would now like to invite MEP Sir and all our teachers to hand over the plaque to Channa's brother, Rohan Vijayanandana. Take it here. Let's now celebrate the illustrious career of Mr. Ravindra Sanat Kumar Vijayasuriya, a distinguished former major in the Sri Lanka Army, whose remarkable journey spans over 21 years in the military and more than 12 years in the private sector. Born on April 24th, 1970, Mr. Vijayasuriya's academic prowess and leadership skills emerged in his time at Wesley College. His achievements include captaining the winning All-Ireland quiz team, excellent in sports such as cricket, soccer, rugby, badminton, and chess, and actively participating in various clubs and associations. His international exposure includes joint training with the United States Special Forces in Okinawa, Japan, and a graduation from the Military College of Engineering in Pune, India. Mr. Vijay Surya's military career is studded with notable appointments, including senior instructor at the Institute of Peace Support Operations. His specialization in areas such as leadership, motivation, human resources, administration, international relations, and conflict resolution earned him an A grade as an instructor. Beyond his military service, he has been a charter member of the Hokanzara Lions Club, an accomplished international marksman in rifle and pistol shooting, and former executive member of the Squash Federation of Sri Lanka. Currently serving as a senior manager, administration of leading construction company operating across 13 countries in Asia and Africa. Mr. Vijay Surya oversees a workforce of over 3,000 staff. His responsibilities extend to liaising with government officials, clients, and foreign missions, embassies, showcasing his ability to navigate complex international environments. In conclusion, let us applaud Mr. Vijay Surya's extraordinary career, marked by academic excellence, military service, and diverse contributions to the community. Congratulations on his outstanding achievements and the positive impact he continues to make in a global landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Sanat Vijay Surya. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and deep respect that we stand before you today to extend a heartfelt felicitation to Air Commodore Shehan Vijayanayaka, born on the 17th of March 1970 in Colombo. He is a distinguished individual whose journey from the hallowed halls of Wesley College, Colombo to the esteemed ranks of the Sri Lanka Air Force is truly commendable. A proud product of Wesley College class of '89. Air Commodore Vijayanayaka excelled not only academically but also in a myriad of sports, representing his alma mater in cricket, hockey, soccer and rugby. His leadership skills were evident early on, captaining various teams during his school years, including the under 11, 13 and 15 cricket teams as well as the under 13 rugby team. His prowess on the sports field continues as he earned accolades such as the Sridharan Jagannathan Trophy for the most sensational innings in 1989. He was a key member of the 85 All-Ireland Cricket Champion side, achieved his college colours in hockey in 1989. Not just an athlete, Air Commodore Vijayanayaka was also a school prefect, winning the H.J.V.I. Ekanayaka Memorial Prize for the best all-rounder student in the year 12. Upon leaving school, he embarked on a dedicated career with the Sri Lanka Air Force, joining as an officer cadet on 4th October 1989. Throughout his military career, he has held various command and staff appointments, showcasing exemplary conduct, loyalty to service, and unwavering devotion to duty. A notable milestone in his career was in 1996, where he was trained for unarmed aerial vehicle UAV operations by Israeli specialists. His contributions towards the UAV squadron have been significant, culminating in his command of the squadron in 2008. Under his leadership, UAV operations reached new heights, particularly in the humanitarian efforts. In addition to his military hockey team and holding leadership roles in various sports disciplines, including serving as chairman of Sri Lanka Air Force Hockey. In his personal life, he is happily married to Group Captain Priyadarshini, a doctor by profession, and together they are blessed with a daughter and a son. As we gather here today to honor Air Commodore Shehan Vijayanayaka, let us celebrate not only his remarkable career in the Sri Lanka Air Force, but also his indomitable spirit, leadership qualities, and commitment to both sports and service. His journey is an inspiration, and his contribution to the nation and armed forces are truly commendable. We extend our warmest congratulations and appreciation to Air Commodore Shehan Vijayanayaka, a true embodiment of excellence and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, Air Commodore Shehan Vijayanayaka. seem to have some technical issues too. Marshal Sampath Vikramaratne joined the Sri Lanka Air Force in the General Duties Pilot Branch in 1989. He was chosen to be specialized as a fighter pilot of his illustrious career, flying many different fighter platforms. He is a qualified flying instructor, qualified flight safety officer, and was given extensive training in Pakistan, Israel, China, India, and Ecuador. Before assuming duties as the Chief of Staff of Sri Lanka Air Force, he served as the Director General Air Operations, diplomat at the Sri Lanka Embassy in Washington, D.C. in the post of Minister of Defense, where he was responsible for maintaining friendly bilateral relations of militaries of Sri Lanka and the USA. In 2007, he was appointed as the commanding officer of the No. 5 Fighter Squadron at the Sri Lanka Air Force Base, Katunayake. His contributions in service to the country were amply recognized and appreciated by the Award of Gallantry, medals in 6 occasions, and also he was awarded Uttama Seva Padakkama, Ranasuru Padakkama, Rana Vikrama Padakkama for his unblemished service career today. From August 2012 to June 2014, he commanded both the No. 5 and the No. 10 fighter squadrons, which are in possession of multi-role fighter jets. In his pursuance of academic qualifications, he completed his NDC in India, MPhil Defense and Strategic Studies, Madras University, with an A first class. Fellowship of Air War College from the Air War College, Pakistan. MSc Strategic Studies from the National Defense University, Pakistan. Senior Aviation Commander's Course from the Air Force Command College, China. Diploma in Human Rights and International Humanitarian Law. Qualified Flight Safety Officer course in Pakistan. Qualified Flight Instructor course in India. Participated in IHL-related Flight Planners course in Italy. In moving from the operations to higher level management in Sri Lanka Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Vikramaratne was appointed as the base commander, Sri Lanka Air Force Base Hinguragoda, which is the home for 2 highly operational helicopter squadrons in 2014. In January 2017, he was posted to the Air Force headquarters as the Senior Air Staff Officer at the Directorate of Air Operations and handled air operations at Air Headquarters and Ministry of Defense level. In September 2018, he was appointed as the base commander, Sri Lanka Air Base, Ratmalana, which is the home of 12 independent formations, including the VVIP Helicopter Squadron. During his tenure as base commander, he was responsible for coordinating HADR operations in the northeast and southeast of the country respectively. He was nominated for several high-level engagements in the defense establishments during past years. Among those, a member of formulating the defense policy for cabinet approval in 2018 and 19, represented Air Force in Japan, Sri Lanka initial talks for operational engagements in defense at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, head of delegation to visit Bangladesh UN missions establishment to make recommendations to the Sri Lanka Air Force UN operations, represented Sri Lanka Air Force at the US Indo-Pacific talks, represented Sri Lanka Air Force at 2019 International Flight Safety Seminar in Dhaka, member of high-level officers delegation to visit China on BRI, member of the board appointed by the Office of Chief Defense Staff to make recommendations on Australian Mutual Logistics Support Agreement. He is a proud product of Wesley College, Colombo. While he was schooling, he represented Sri Lanka in soccer and played cricket and rugby football for his college. He is married to Mrs. Pumali and blessed with 2 sons. Ladies and gentlemen, Air Vice Marshal Sampath Vikramaratne. we would now like to take this moment to appreciate the people who made a difference in our lives, our own teachers and Wesley College, Colombo. Our gratitude also goes beyond our classmates. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize and appreciate the strength and resilience of the spouses of our mates in the forces. We are truly grateful for your commitment to our community. May I please now invite Mrs. Pumali Wickramaratne, Mrs. Priyadarshini Vijayanaika, and Mrs. Sakura Vijayasuriya. Mr. Maybe sir, can you please come? Mr. Rohan and Chandra's wife. Especially for your wife, sir. You made a difference in our lives. Thank you. Right, so we are now ready to experience one more cultural event.
දැන් අපි කලින් කිව්වා වගේ ඉතින් මේ 89 ඒ වෙස්ලි විද්‍යාලය අපේ මේ ආදි ශිෂ්‍යයන් විසින් මෙතුමා ස්ථාන කැදවගෙන ඇවිල්ලා ප්‍රධාන කරගෙන ඒ කලාව නේද? ඒ සම්මාන රාත්‍රිය හම්බේ ඉතින් අපගේ ඒ ආරක්ෂක සේවයේ නියුතු ඉහළ නිතර ගන්න අපේ මෙතුමාලා කීප දෙනෙක් ස්ථාන ප්‍රමිලා සිටිනවා. ඒ හැම දිනාටමත් රටට දෙයට සේවය කරන්න ඒ උතුම් වූ පත්‍යදයන්ගේ ගුණතේජාන භාවයෙන් මధుරාපුරයේ සලුවක් ගෙනාවයි කියනවා. සලුවක් අරන් එලා තිනවා නේද? හරි. වටනා කියන එකක්. ඒ නාගමු දේව මාලිගාව වැඩස්ථානයේ කරන්නා වූ උතුම් වූ සත්පත්ති දේවයන් වහන්සේ නාමස්සී නාමයෙන්. අපගේ ඒ විදුහල්පතිතුමා ප්‍රධානව එතුමාට දීර්ඝාස ප්‍රාර්ථනා කළා. ඒ වගේ අපේ අනේ මෙතුමාලාට අන්න සියලු දෙනාටම ඒ කරගෙන යන්නා සෑම දෙයක්ම සර්වප්‍රකාරයේ සාර්ථක වේවා. ඒ තුරුණ ප්‍රධාන දෙවියන් වහන්සේගේ දේව බැල්ම දේව කරුණාව දේව මෛත්‍රිය දේව පිහිට දේව ආරක්ෂාව අදුවක් සම්දනාට ලැබේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් කරලා මధుරාපුරේ ඒ සලුවක් ගෙනවා කියනවා. ඒ සලුවේ සලු සලලා සෑම දෙනාටම ඒ ලබන්නා වූ 12 මාසයේ කිරියෙන් පැණින් ඉතිරිලා ඒ සෑම දෙනාගේම කරන කී රැකී ආරක්ෂා සෑම දෙයක්ම සර්වප්‍රකාරයේ සාර්ථක වෙලා ඉදිරියේදී රට දැවේට ඉදිරියට සේවය කරන්න ඒ මෙතුමාලා සියලු දෙනාටම වාසනාව ශක්තිය ධෛර්ය ලැබේවා අස්වහකටවා දුරු වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කළා. අයි සහලා කියලා සලුවෙන් ආවදලා මధుරාපුරට යන්නේ ඉතින් දොස් දුරු කළා නේද? දොස් දුරු කළා නේද? මෙතලට පාණි රජුගේ උයනේ අපිත්තේ
and it brings me immense pleasure to stand before you to deliver the vote of thanks. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude goes to our 89 batch heroes, our cherished friends, Sampath, Shahan, and Sanath. The enduring commitment to our alma mater and the spirit they embody have profoundly enriched this gathering. We also fondly remember late Channa, whose memories are intricately woven into the fabric of this event. A special and heartful acknowledgement is extended to the family members who have come with these esteemed officers. Your presence here is an honor that touches our hearts deeply. It reflects the shared bonds not just among collegians but within the broader circle of those who support and stand beside them. A heartfelt thank you to all our distinguished guests, our dear teachers from Wesley College, Mr. M.A.P. Fernando, the past principal, Ms. Ranjani Fernando, though she is not present here today, Mr. Gumari Silva, Mr. Ranjit Seranayaka, and Mr. Palita Fernando. It's truly an honor to have you with us today. Hard work have not gone unnoticed, and we are truly indebted to you for your exceptional efforts. It's astonishing that within a time frame of just below 3 months, you brought this event to a fruition. To our entertainers, performers, and our compere, for the group 89 itself, a heartfelt thank you for sharing your talents and adding a touch of joy, inspiration, and creativity to this gathering. A special thanks is also extended to the hotel management, event designers, venue staff, and security personnel. Your dedicated efforts, attention to detail, and professionalism played a vital role in ensuring the comfort, seamless execution of every aspect of this event, and safety. Your collective contributions have significantly enriched the overall success of this memorable occasion. An acknowledgement goes to our online community watching us live on Facebook. Your virtual presence and engagement have extended the reach of this event beyond the physical space, creating a shared connection that transcends boundaries. Thank you for being a part of us, this memorable experience. A very special thank you is extended to those friends who have traveled all the way from Australia to participate in this event in person. Your presence adds a unique and cherished element to our gathering, highlighting the strength of our connections that span across distances. We appreciate your effort in making this event even more special. A special acknowledgement goes to our long-standing friends, distinguished guests from various sectors including esteemed professionals and entrepreneurs. Your presence here has elevated the significance of this gathering, reflecting the diverse and impactful connections that have stood the test of time. Your genuine engagement has turned moments into memories, and for that I am profoundly thankful. In closing, and certainly not to be understood, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you in the audience. Your wholehearted participation and the warmth of your presence have woven a tapestry of memories that will be enriched for years to come. ඔබ සමට වෙස්ලි විදුහල් මාතාවගේ සරණයි. මොකල් අනේවරක්කම් වෙස්ලි කල්ලුරිත්තායින් පන කංකුල්. Thank you.
Shall we stand up for a college song? Zum, zum, zay. Hushba, hushba, hoo, ha, hey. Right, finally, we would like to invite you for a group photograph, followed by cocktails and dinner after that.